Well, I wanted to do a follow-up on the Recon fleece, which I did a very brief review on, and I was wearing it outdoors, and you couldn't really see the features. And I've been wearing it now for probably over a week, as much as I can really, which is what I tend to do when I get something new. More to kind of see how it sort of stacks up, over a course of a day and a week and all the rest of it, and just sort of kind of finding features or the pluses or the minuses as you go along. When I sort of first commented on it, I mentioned the zip pulls, which are just these very basic pieces of cord. I wasn't too impressed with them, mainly because they're just cheap, but they actually work really well, and I can't really fault the jacket for having that. But I just wanted to show you a close up of the jacket. So this is the Recon fleece by Combat UK. On the right sleeve here, you've got a single pocket on the shoulder. And inside that you've got a kind of mesh lining, which is, I think it'll actually help with the ventilation, but obviously you couldn't really have the zip open for that. But certainly with the big pockets here, they've got a mesh lining inside, and you can see that. And here there's also a pen holder, which I hadn't really noticed the first time round, on the right hand side pocket. These are quite high up as you know, on the body, so they're not quite at the waist height, they're a bit above that. You've got velcro sort of patches here, which you can put your morale badges on, and you've got a thumb loop on both the sleeves, which I'm not a crazy keen on that sort of feature, but it's there and it could be handy. On the front you've got a long zip which goes all the way up to the neck, and you've got this hooded section here so that the zip does not chafe under your chin. And if you're like me with a bit of a beard and things like that, there's nothing worse than the zip when you've got it all the way up actually kind of rubbing under your chin, and can be really annoying. So full length zip. On the inside you can see the back of the pocket. There's the mesh section, so if you've got the pocket fully open, I think that will help with a bit of sort of circulation of air. On the left sleeve here, I guess it's designed primarily for right-handed people. You've got an upper pocket which again has got the mesh lining in. This has got the sort of MP3 player headphone slot there, so that you can have your headphones coming out of it. And then you've got a smaller pocket lower down the sleeve here, which is what I would call a coin pocket or a key pocket, because it's not very big. But it's quite useful. I have actually used that for coins over the last week or so. So it's worked quite well. Another velcro patch on the upper shoulder there, and again you've got the mesh on the inside of the pocket here, so if you've got the zips open you will get a bit of ventilation on that. I've actually found that inside there is another sort of pocket which is just here. I don't know if you can see that. So you've actually got like a subdivision within the pockets themselves. So you've actually got a pocket here, which is, I find, really useful for putting sunglasses or just regular glasses in. Another pen pocket there. So these were things that I didn't really discover straight away until I was wearing it. You've got waist adjusters, so you've got two of those down here. It's a pretty standard kind of design with a bead on the cord there, and then you just pull it through with the little metal reinforcements there to allow for that shock cord. This particular one is a medium. It's actually quite a generous size, and it's what I would describe as a blouse-on style jacket. You've got a very sort of long zip that goes all the way up to the neck, and you've got a hood on here which is very comfortable. There's no adjustment on the hood. Now on some of these fleeces you will get a kind of elasticated section which will go all the way around the hood, and then there's a couple of the toggles just like on the waist on the sides here. I might actually add that myself just as a little project in the future, but I'll see how that goes. But again, this is a medium jacket, very, very well cut, was slightly sort of shorter in length. I don't know why, but I kind of expected it to be a bit longer, but it's actually worked out really well. So definitely for the money, I would say, worth it. This particular one from Combat UK, and they retail around this sort of £30 mark, I believe, approximately. So yeah, not a bad jacket at all. Quite a good fleece, very warm. With the weather we've had recently, it's been incredibly warm. I've worn this with just the base layer underneath, and I've been absolutely fine. I've been out walking on the beach and things like that. But it's just a follow-up anyway. So that's the Recon fleece from Combat UK. There are lots of variations, and people make versions of these. Really good sort of quality jacket. This particular colour is what they call Coyote brown. Some people call it sand or khaki, and it comes also in black and I believe military green. But hopefully that helps if anybody's thinking of one of these, and I'll leave you in peace and talk soon.